right, we're in the 1969 GT500 Shelby, 4-speed. Clutch is in. We're just coasting, pulling out the back of celebrity cars. Let's see here. It's a little bright out right now to identify the headlights and so on and so forth, but it seems we have oil pressure down here on these gauges. The alternator seems to be working fine. We do not have the fan on. Right now we just have the windows down. I don't need to play with any extra buttons. We're not going to do that right now. Letting the clutch out. Engaging first gear. Clutch is fully out. I'm in first gear. I'm going to stay here for just a moment. Let's go for second. And go for third. And fourth. Now, we did just start this car. It's still kind of cold. The RPMs are up. Every time I put the clutch in, the RPMs go up a little bit. Nothing wrong with any of this. The RPMs are, well, these cars normally do have a higher RPM. When I'm shifting, the clutch really starts to catch more towards the end of letting the clutch out. That does not indicate that the clutch is bad. All the connections are very good. It's just you lift your foot up for quite a while before the gears start to engage. So I'm going to pull away, see if we can get your attention towards the floor, maybe back the camera away just a hair so you can tell that I'm moving. And I'm not even touching the gas pedal. We're just going to let the clutch out. And we're moving without even touching. And I'm going to let my foot all the way out. Okay? And now the clutch is all the way out. And the clutch is back in now. I still have minor connectivity there. I'm saying that the clutch is good. That's the extent of it. There are no connection issues here. There's no driving issues here so far either. Spent a little bit of time in this car previously. The power steering works terrific. It's very easy to turn this wheel. Nothing gets in the way. This clutch, it's just a little learning curve, honestly. Okay, first gear, into second once again. We're warming up the car a little bit, RPM's down some. This is much nicer engagement here. And there's four. I'm gonna hit the brakes pretty hard. Clutch is in. Okay, the brakes work well. I would not recommend going too fast and relying on them to stop you right away, but the brakes work well. I definitely have seen worse. They are not immediate. No, they are not. But the car has brakes. Clutch is out. First gear. Clutch is in. My foot's on the brake. We don't have a whole lot of wind, so you should be able to hear pretty much of what's going on. It's a very quiet motor. It's not loud. There's no fancy exhaust system on here. Okay, clutch out. First gear. Second gear. Bump. Took the bump very nice. Up to 50 miles an hour. My foot's back on the brake because we're breaking the speed law. I hit the brake, a little pull to the left, but nothing to be alarmed of. It's not a hard yank. It's actually, I don't know, if I feel like I'm in a muscle car. This car is doing everything an old muscle car should do. We've grown accustomed to technology, and I could pick this car apart on behalf of the fact that there's no new technology in it all day. It's what a muscle car should be. I'm in second gear. I'm going to give it some gas. Okay, still in second gear. My left turn signal's on. My foot's on the brake. Giving this thing a good little run here for just a second. I'm in third gear now. We're just going to cruise down this back road. This is a bumpy road, so I'll shut up for a moment. We're in third gear. 30 miles an hour. very light vibration in here of all these old body parts and interior parts. Every once in a while I hear a little crackle, but you'd hear it loud and clear on this recording. And I really have nothing to share. This isn't a terrible road. It's not smooth either. Okay, we're gonna try for the 60 miles an hour and we'll wrap up this video. My foot's on the clutch. Off we go. First gear, second gear, third gear, and fourth gear. And my foot's back on the brake. I was about 50 miles an hour. Sorry I didn't make your 60. We don't have a whole lot of good locations to do that. Okay, I'm in second gear. Let's find your 60 miles an hour, shall we? Here's third. Pull your window up. And fourth. $60 miles an hour. I'm gonna take my hands off the steering wheel. My foot's back on the brake. My right turn signal's on. Foot's on the clutch. Foot's on the brake. There you have it. Hope you like the GT500. Thank you very much.
Bye.